Hi guys, in this video I want to show you how I built a really sturdy gate for the backyard and also fixed a really wobbly fence. Before we get started, I'd really appreciate it if you hit the like button. Let's go take a look at how I did the project. So I have a ton of scrap lumber that I'm looking to reuse, and I think I'm going to use some of these extra 4x4 posts as the posts on either side of this gate that I'm going to put in. So I'm going to get started on that, and you can actually see that there's some leftover concrete that popped out along with the post. So I'm going to use that and then add some extra concrete around it so it's super sturdy. All right, so I got this supporting post in here. I just covered up the concrete. We're gonna let that set overnight. Should be nice and sturdy, but I still need to figure out how to fix this wobble because we want a really strong connection point for the gate here. So I'm gonna figure out how to reinforce this wobble, fix that, so that we have two really strong posts here for the gate that I'm gonna put in. And you can tell why it's wobbling. They at some point cut this main post here and then tried to sister it, and it's obviously not working, but I'm gonna have to take this off and then find a way to reinforce it here. We can take a look at how I've reinforced the back here. I did some 45-degree pieces that I had previously cut, and then I did a post to sister right here, which goes down into the ground. And then I have this beam right just temporarily waiting for the concrete to dry. So hopefully this will come together and be super sturdy. It's feeling really solid, so I'm excited about that. This side still has some wobble to it, so I want to make sure it's super sturdy before I put a gate on. So I'm going to use another 10-foot post right here, throw some concrete there, and then that should shore everything up and make sure that both sides are super sturdy and they can take the weight, you know, in the slamming and long-term abuse of a gate. So I'm going to get started on concrete, and then we got to get this gate up. So I'm going to use these 5-inch lag bolts to go through the front of the fence into the beams across, and then into the post that I put in this 4x4 post. So just added concrete at the bottom, so once it all comes together, it should be really sturdy, and then we can finish putting this gate together. So now I have to figure out how to engineer this gate so it's nice and sturdy. It's definitely got some wobble as well, because obviously it just came from the fence. So I need to figure out how to build some sides on it, and then maybe some bracing in the middle so that it's strong but not too heavy. You don't want gate doors to be too heavy. So I'm gonna work on that, and then we'll add some hinges, and then a latch, and then hopefully it'll be coming together really soon. Gate is up and in place. I got a bottom and top hinge here, and now I just need to align it with this 4x4 post. And I think I put them on in the right direction, so cross your fingers. And I just got it propped up on a couple 2x4s here, so that, you know, we have enough ground clearance. So I'm gonna go ahead and screw these puppies in, and hopefully we have a functioning gate in just a second. Hinges are in. We have a functional gate. I am super excited about it. It is super smooth. And now I just need to put a handle and a latch so that we can make sure that nobody gets in from this back alley here. I'll probably put a latch somewhere right here, and then we'll pretty much be done. Before I put the latch on, I wanted to make sure that everything was gonna line up really flush, and there was actually a gap. So I used the leftover piece of fence, and it actually kind of hides it here. But now when I close the gate, it'll be totally flush. So the latch won't have any problems connecting. And so take a look at this. Now it's nice and parallel, even. So I can put the latch here and we won't have any problems. And then also it eliminates any gap from the exterior here, so no one can, you know, put their fingers in and try to get the latch open. It'll be very, very secure. There it is. There's the finished product. This is probably the sturdiest gate I've ever built. It's got multiple 4x4 posts in concrete and a ton of bracing around the back. Again, we were fixing a wobbly fence, and now this thing is super, super sturdy and accompanied by a really sturdy gate. So I'm really excited with how it turned out. Smooth operation. And now we have access to the back alley if needed, and a fixed fence that no longer wobbles. So everything came out really great, and now I just need to clean up. Thank you guys so much for watching, and check out my next video on another DIY project.